Rescue workers extract bodies in the aftermath of a shelling attack in eastern Ukraine. In this Russian-occupied city in the Luhansk region, Moscow-installed officials say the attack killed at least 28 people in a bakery with at least one child among the dead. Ukrainian officials offered no comment. The news follows Ukraine's claim earlier this past week of sinking a Russian warship in the Black Sea. VOA cannot independently verify the date, location, or circumstances in the video. The Associated Press reporting private security firm Ambry says Ukraine used as many as 6 sea drones, each of which typically carries some 300 kilograms of explosives. This time, it was Russian officials offering no comment. It was against this backdrop of increasingly long-range attacks amid a mostly stalled Ukrainian counteroffensive that officials last week gathered at the United Nations top court. At The Hague in the Netherlands, the seat of the International Court of Justice, or ICJ, the body said it has jurisdiction to rule on a request by Ukraine saying it was not responsible for genocide. Russia used that claim to launch its invasion of Ukraine nearly 2 years ago. Ukrainian officials were quick to praise the decision.
Today is another important day in the International Court of Justice. Today the court announced its decision that it has jurisdiction to proceed to the merits stage in the case Ukraine versus the Russian Federation on the allegations of genocide.
While a legally binding decision is likely still years away, Moscow says the court has no jurisdiction in the matter. And while U.S. support for Ukraine is stuck in congressional partisan gridlock, the European Union last week announced a robust 4-year, $54 billion aid package for Ukraine.
Today is indeed a very special day. The European Council reconfirmed Europe's unwavering commitment to stand with Ukraine. We all know that Ukraine is fighting for us. So we will support them with the necessary funding and provide them with the much-needed predictability they deserve.
Meanwhile, at a field hospital just a few kilometers from frontline fighting, injured soldiers arrive in need of medical attention. One soldier describes increasingly closer explosions until one struck his position, saying his leg then moved wherever it liked. And for those stationed on the southeastern front, a visit from Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky in which he handed out medals to soldiers near a position once occupied by Russian forces. Arash Arabasadi, VOA News.